Hey, good morning everyone, it's Dave and we're back with our next reading of the Old Testament. For those of you that have been following along, you know that we're in the book of Leviticus, and today we will be in chapter 19. We'll be reading from the New King James Version again today. We're in the car, right? So we're going to talk about moral and ceremonial laws. Yesterday we covered the controversial and sometimes hated and frowned upon topics of the laws of sexual morality. So today we're going to cover moral and ceremonial laws for a total of 37 verses, all right? And then let's see what the next one is. Next one is chapter 20 is the penalties for breaking the law. So let's see what happens today. Remember, if you don't have a Bible, you can go to Bible.com. You can read for free. You can also download the YouVersion app on any Android or iOS device, and it works amazing. I love that app. I believe Life Church is the one that put that out. It's really, really helpful. Anyways, all right, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say to them, You shall be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. Every one of you shall revere his mother and his father, and keep my Sabbaths. I am the Lord your God. Do not turn to idols. Do not make for yourselves molten gods. I am the Lord your God. And if you offer a sacrifice of peace offering to the Lord, you shall offer it of your own free will. It shall be eaten the same day if you offer it, and on the next day. And if any remains until the third day, it shall be burned in the fire. And if it is eaten at all on the third day, it is an abomination. It shall not be accepted. Therefore everyone who eats it shall bear his iniquity, because he has profaned the hallowed offering of the Lord, and that person shall be cut off from his people. When you reap the harvest of your land, you shall not wholly reap the corners of your field, nor shall you gather the gleanings of your harvest. And you shall not glean your vineyards, nor shall you gather every grape of your vineyard. You shall leave them for the poor and the stranger. I am the Lord your God. You shall not steal, nor deal falsely, nor lie to one another, and you shall not swear by my name falsely, nor shall you profane the name of your God. I am the Lord. You shall not cheat your neighbor, nor rob him. The wages of him who is hired shall not remain with you all night until morning. You shall not curse the deaf, nor put a stumbling block before the blind. You shall fear your God. I am the Lord. You shall do no injustice in judgment. You shall not be partial to the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty. In righteousness you shall judge your neighbor. I want you to listen to that again. In righteousness you shall judge your neighbor. So all of you saying we're not supposed to judge, that's incorrect. You shall not go about as a talebearer among your people, nor shall you take a stand against the life of your neighbor. I am the Lord. You shall not hate your brother in your heart. You shall surely rebuke your neighbor, and not bear sin because of him. You shall not take vengeance, nor bear any grudge against the children of your people, but you shall love your neighbor as yourself. I am the Lord. You shall keep my statutes. You shall not let your livestock breed with another kind, and you shall not sow your field with mixed seeds, nor shall a garment of mixed linen and wool come upon you. Whoever lies carnally with a woman who is betrothed to a man as a concubine, and who has not at all been redeemed nor given her freedom, for this there shall be scourging, but they shall not be put to death, because she was not free. And he shall bring his trespass offering to the Lord to the door of the tabernacle of the meeting, a ram as a trespass offering. The priest shall make atonement for him with the ram of the trespass offering before the Lord for his sin which he has committed. And the sin which he has committed shall be forgiven him. When you come into the land and have planted all kinds of trees for your food, then you shall cut their fruit as uncircumcised. 3 years it shall be as uncircumcised to you. It shall not be eaten. But in the 4th year as a fruit shall be holy, a praise to the Lord. And in the 5th year you may eat its fruits, and it may yield to you as you its increase. I am the Lord your God. You shall not eat anything with the blood, nor shall you practice divination or soothsaying. You shall not shave around the sides of your head, nor shall you disfigure the edges of your beard. You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor tattoo any marks on you. I am the Lord. Do not prostitute your daughter to cause her to be a harlot, lest the land fall into harlotry, and the land become full of wickedness. You shall keep my Sabbaths and reverence my sanctuary. I am the Lord. Give no regard to mediums and familiar spirits. Do not seek after them to be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God. You shall rise before the gray-headed and honor the presence of an old man, and fear your God. I am the Lord. And if a stranger dwells with you in your land, you shall not mistreat him. The stranger who dwells among you shall be to you as one born among you, and you shall love him as yourself. For you were strangers in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. You shall do injustice in judgment, in measurement of length, weight, or volume. You shall have honest scales, honest weights, and honest epith, and honest hin. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt. Therefore you shall observe all my statutes and all my judgments, and perform them. I am the Lord. I know some of you may have some questions about verse number 28 in regards to cuttings in your flesh and the tattoos. I could do a video about those to tell you why I have tattoos and why I believe that that I am clear of conscience in having them. And I did a lot of studying on that before I decided to get them. So a lot of reading, a lot of studying. And we can talk about that later if you want. If you'd like a video on that, let me know, and maybe I can put one of those together for you. All right. Well, that concludes our reading of the book of chapter, what was it, 19? I think, yeah, 19 of the book of Leviticus. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for all of your support. It's amazing. I really do appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. As always, from Central Texas, God bless.
When life keeps falling and wonder where he is in all this mess, he's right there to guide you. Unseen, you're not alone.